Hello everyone and welcome to The Crisis. We are finally here with Crisis Part 1. It's felt like this has been building up forever now, and this is quite possibly the biggest crossover event in TV history, and I'm excited to watch it. But before we begin, I thought I would give my thoughts and feelings on shows that I do not react to, things like Supergirl and Batwoman. Legends is not on at the moment, but it will return with either Part 4 or 5 in January, and I talk about Flash on my Arrow reactions during the week, so we kind of already know my thoughts and feelings on The Flash. But first, let's start out with Supergirl because it is the first part tonight. Batwoman will be tomorrow, and then Flash on Tuesday. But yeah, Supergirl. I like this season better than last season. It's not my favorite season, but I think it's a step up from last. The first episode was great. The scene whenever Kara was confronting, or not confronting, but basically blurted out that she was Supergirl to Lena was, whoo, that got my attention like that. And Melissa, who is a world-class actor, and I love her and stand with her always. She's amazing. And the way that she was portraying just this, like, her heart breaking when she was telling Lena and so scared and vulnerable to tell her was, oh. And then the scene in episode 8, I think it was, whenever Kara found out that Lena knew all along, and then Lena just really laying it into Kara and Kara's face just crumbling was, oh, those two actresses, man, they are fantastic when they're on screen together, and the scenes that they've had this season have been amazing, especially the scenes when they have been, I guess, friendly with each other, because there is this underlying tension of like, we know that Lena's doing some stuff behind Kara's back, but Kara doesn't know that, and it's just all, whew, layers, man. But yeah, episodes 2 through 5 were a bit for me. The Leviathan villain hasn't really been clicking for me at all. I don't really have, the thing is, we have a personal connection with Lena. You know, we have a personal connection with her story and her character, so we feel more involved in that rather than the Leviathan thing because we don't know a lot about it and we don't have a personal connection, or at least that's what I think. But episodes 6 through 8 have been great. I've enjoyed those. The emotional stakes have been higher for those ones, which I've enjoyed. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. All of the other characters, Alex, Brainy, Nia, Jean, I feel like I'm forgetting people. That's all I can come up with in my head. I feel like I'm probably forgetting people. Oh, Andrea. Oh, and James left halfway through. And I knew that because of the casting announcement at San Diego Comic-Con, so that wasn't a big surprise to me, but it felt like it was very abrupt, his exit, so I wonder if he'll ever be back. I don't know. But yeah, that's Supergirl. Batwoman, which I should talk about. Now, Batwoman, I've heard people either hate it or really like it. I'm kind of in the middle when it comes to the show, but I think I figured out why I don't totally love it, even though it has been getting better for me as I've watched. And side note, by the way, Alice, the villain, I think has been the strongest villain out of Supergirl, Flash, and Batwoman. Like, she's been the strongest villain out of all 3 shows. Arrow doesn't really have a villain this season because it's just been preparing for Crisis, and it's its final season, so it's just bringing back old characters. But Alice is great. The actress who plays her is fantastic. The way she's doing, like, creepy and chaotic and scary is awesome. But yeah, I think I figured out why I don't like Batwoman as much. It is one of those things where the Arrowverse shows have hits and misses when it comes to scenes, and I'd say for the episodes there are 80 to 90% hits. You know, each scene is really good, it lands, you know, there are some misses, but with Batwoman there are more of a mix between hits and misses, and that's why I'm not totally falling in the groove with it quite yet. It is in its first season, and you have to work out the kinks. Just think about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., its first season is widely known as not the best, even though I enjoyed it. It's just trying to find its footing. I think that's what Batwoman's doing. It's getting progressively better as we go on. But yeah, and also, other side note, Mary, her Kate's stepsister, is great. She's my favorite character on the show and one of the reasons I'm still watching the show. But yeah, I think that's everything when it comes to those 2 shows. I know I already talked about Flash and Arrow I react to, so yeah. Oh, I should talk about what I know about Crisis, because I have been spoiled on 2 things. 2 things have been spoiled for me, and I count myself lucky because most people have probably seen trailers, and the amount of casting announcements that I've heard in the whirlwind have been out. I'm so glad I've been able to avoid most of them, but here are the 2 things that I know. And just in case if it doesn't come up, I will put a spoiler alert. Actually, no, spoiler alert, just in case if it doesn't come up in this part, or you don't want to know anything, I don't know, but I know that Tom Welling is going to appear in it. I don't know for how long. I don't know if it's going to be a quick cameo. I just know that he's going to be in it at a certain point. And I know that Brandon, who plays Ray Palmer, will be playing Superman again in a certain capacity. Again, I don't know how big the part is. All I know is that he's supposed to play Superman again in this crossover. And those are the only 2 things I know about Crisis, the 2 things I've been spoiled about, which sucks because I never watched Smallville, but I know the significance it holds, and I know Tom Welling, so seeing him would have been a nice surprise, but it's probably not going to be as much as Smallville fans are probably going to go, ah! That's in case if they don't know, but it seems like that's wildly known. And Brandon playing Superman again is a cool highlight. Wish I would have not known that, but here we are. I can't avoid everything, but I'm glad those are the only 2 things I know. Anyway, yeah, enough talking. Let's start with this damn crisis that's been looming over all of our heads for the past year, or maybe like 11 months, 12 months? No, about a year, really, because they did the crossover last year around this time. So yeah, let's get started.
Now the entire multiverse is about to come under attack. There is a malevolent force at work. One destruction of all there is.
Wow. Okay. Hey. Oh my god. Oh. It's just gonna be this the entire time. Will!
Soon thou shalt be naught but dust, twisting and writhing in the dead of space.
The hell's that? It's Dragon? Oh. Oh yeah, now I remember.
Can we warn them?
It's gonna.
How much time do they have, Brady? Not enough. Superman.
They're gonna lose their home again.
Who faced off with Doomsday went
Also,
toe-to-toe
hi
with
guys.
dozens of
Oh my gosh.
Time to stop this wave before it hits.
Are they gonna save the baby? Well, it's just like like that. Oh.
They're gone.
She has to witness this again?
And we're next.
Wow. Alright.
I've hated this place.
Don't make me cry again. This isn't. I don't want this again. Whoo! I wonder if we'll see Alice at all. Whoop! No, but hi, Kate!
Okay, folks, time for our time break request.
Quiz? Who's in Star City doing a quiz?
Last song, James dropped an every report.
Why would I even, like, think to not know that?
Final bonus.
Oh, I love how Mia's here, too. That's cool. Oh! 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 Oh!
She appeared at the last second and brought us here. Wait, what just happened? You're on Earth 38.
Oh, shit. Okay, yep, powers.
They're about to talk.
What the hell is that? Hey, guys.
Wait, the tower isn't a threat. How do you know?
We built it.
Tower, apparently. So the tower can stop this Earth from being destroyed.
If you can protect it. Protect it from what? The Anti-Monitor. He commands forces greater than any army. When the tower starts
Okay.
to wave, they will come to thwart.
I'm assuming that's the guy who got Nash.
Well, the pod is in the year 2046.
We've been there before.
future.
Oh shit!
After I thought Director Danvers was with you. She was, but she went to call the president to coordinate the evacuation in case the quantum tower fails.
She is smart.
Where the hell are you gonna evacuate to?
Yes, a transmatter portal.
Who could build one big enough? I mean, not even Brainy has.
Lena, she built an enormous one for the Dax.
Ooh.
She could build one twice as big.
No, that's too big of a risk. I mean, after Myriad, after everything, she can't be trusted.
Yes, she can when it comes to this level of.
Do you remember the newspaper article I showed you on the time vault, red skies, and a crisis? Okay, well, the Monitor confirmed the paper's headline, and I'm supposed to die.
Oh, hey, buddy, me too.
We need to talk now.
Who are you talking to?
Hey, right now!
Oh, yeah, Oliver made a deal.
But the pod didn't land here.
But you said this is where Jonathan is.
Yes, this is where I tracked him. I can't speculate as to why.
How old is he?
Would kidnap a baby.
Well, he probably thought he was rescuing him.
It's not a baby.
It's no place for a child.
That's the guess.
Thank him when I have Jonathan back. In the meantime.
Is it Oliver or Connor? Huh? You're fine. You guys know each other. Or is it Jonathan? Oh my god, Jonathan's not a... I thought he was going to be older and it was going to be a whole thing. He's a baby.
No, it's not possible. You're dead.
But you... What?
You went down the gamut.
Didn't you meet?
Remember me and whatever happens. Find your brother. Tell him how much I love him.
Oliver, I love you. There's 4 more parts to this. You ain't going to... What the hell is that? Woohoo! That was a good shot. Ah. Not the time! Not the time! Whoa! Nice shot! Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Nia.
Did Alex get the outboard? Yeah, they're working on the portal now. Have you thought about using an inverse variable to help calculate the differential? Galleon's theory? That's smart. An inverse beta decay. To figure a constituent quark that can work.
Whoa, lordy.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Keep working. I've got your back.
Oh, I hope this...
I never thought I'd see you again.
Man, yeah, what's up with this?
One of the benefits of parallel Earths, and getting on the gambit with you was her choice. And in my world, that trip, it set off a whole series of events that neither you or I could have ever dreamed of. You became a hero, a husband, a father,
Oh, okay. This is happening.
and I'm flying through time happier than I've ever been. It was destiny.
None of this would be happening.
Sorry to break up what I'm sure must be the strangest reunion in the history of the world, but
Oh my god.
now.
I told you before, Kara and you showed me who you were, and I accept that. Now let's go help people get on these ships.
Kelly with the shield!
James left it for me.
Nice! Oh my gosh. Look at these guys. Woo! Oh, they need to do more of that right there. It's beautiful. Hey!
Retreat and save our resources for battle yet to come.
Whoa! Whoa! You gotta get going, dude. Oh my god, it's Captain America. I hate commercial breaks. Holy shit.
He fought to his last breath, knowing every moment It's 7.53 billion. 3 billion souls made it to Earth 1 on the armada of ships. I calculate 1 billion souls survived due to his noble sacrifice.
No, not yet. It's part 1. What are you? Hi.
Once upon a time, not anymore now. Simply a man serving his penance.
Penance for what?
I freed the anti-monitor from his confinement only.
I gave it all up for you and Carl.
What do you mean?
I need the two of you to be the ones to save us. Don't forget to find your mother. Find William. Tell them how much I love you.
I just don't believe it.
This is not his ending I foresaw.
Everything there is, and everything there ever was, is doomed.
Great. This makes me feel better. I'm supposed to feel like an emotional weight here. But, oh no, fuck you, is that it? We'll have more tomorrow. It's fine. Oh, I don't want to see the promo, I don't want to see the promo. Okay, we're done. Okay, I know I was supposed to feel like, but I didn't because I was like, this seems a little too abrupt to be Oliver's death, so I was kind of the entire time going, no, I don't buy it. I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of that. Like, we're going to see maybe Oliver come back again, die again, like, I don't know. But, the scene when it was, Sarah and old Oliver from Earth 46. 46? No. Earth 30, whatever. That got me. I was like, fuck. There's too many things to talk about, really, but, this is a great setup. Holy shit. We still have 4 more. It's like we have another like 2.5 hours. Anyway, couple questions. Why doesn't that Oliver remember Sarah? Because we had a whole episode when they were like talking and Sarah was like very confused and I was confused. Why isn't, maybe it has something to do with the fact that Nash was like everything we know or have known or everything that will be is different or changing or doomed. So maybe things are just all around changing, because even the Monitor was like, oh, Oliver's not supposed to die here. So like, what's up with this? And yeah, I kind of figured whenever, you know, Pariah or Nash came through and was like, yeah, no, I set the anti-monitor free. As soon as they mentioned the anti-monitor, I think that's what it was, they were all like, you know, oh, and I was like, oh, it's the guy who's talking to Nash, because that guy is, we didn't see him, and he was like Daenerys Targaryen, bend the knee, bitch, and the Monitor's not like that. Lila taking charge, she has some, I'm guessing she's just invincible, because the way that, I think it was Kate who punched her, and it was just like steel, like nothing at all. So it's kind of like how Kara, if it would be Kara getting punched. The planet's gone, I forget what it was called, but the one that was whenever Clark and Lois were on it, and Kara's mother, Kara lost her mother again, which is just plain awful. She has to go through that again, and even fight scenes were Supergirl fight scenes, really, because they were just, but I did really, really like those sweeping shots. Oh, those were so fucking good. The sweeping shots of just going around, really, really great. Seeing the Legends back, even if it was only 2 of them, seeing the Legends back just makes my heart so freaking happy, because we haven't had them for a long time, longer than we've had like the other characters, you know, all the other shows have been on, except for Legends. I've been missing it so much, and I'm so glad that they're back. Especially like Sarah, seeing her again was great, and Ray, love that ball of sunshine. Seeing Mia is interesting with all of our central characters. One, because it's kind of like, she's our legacy. She is Arrow's legacy in a person, because it's Oliver, Felicity, and just everybody's influence on her, and she is going to carry her own show soon. So seeing her a part of this mix is really, really cool, because it's kind of like already setting up that she will be the new staple for whenever Oliver eventually does leave, which I really liked. Lena, oh fuck, Lena, you're just gonna break my heart. Oh my god. I just want them to be happy, and I'm so tired of them being not happy. It's only episode 9. Like, it's only episode 9, and they're just, it could be very well till the end of the show, you know, until they are all happy again. Or not the end of the show, but the end of the season, because I highly doubt that they would spread this over seasons. But it's just breaking my heart every time that she's just like, well, and then just stings her little stinger. No Lex this episode, which is interesting. Forgot to mention that. It's Supergirl, but we had Lex last episode, and it was like, hey, you're for a purpose, but you're like, what about my sisters? I don't know what's all that, but I fully expected him for him to show up in this part, because Lex is a part of Supergirl, but probably down the line. Maybe when the enemy comes. Like, I don't know what the enemy... Well, wait. The enemy is the Anti-Monitor, but will the Anti-Monitor have villains that we know of? Because last season on Flash, 5x23 or 22, I can't remember which episode it ended on, Reverse Flash told Barry, see you for the crisis. So I'm assuming maybe the Anti-Monitor will bring a whole bunch of villains that we know along with himself, and that'll be the final battle. My only guess here, because I don't really see like Lex being a part of anything else that would be that. And even we have Reverse Flash, you know, I don't know. It's very curious to see what's going to happen with that. I'm trying to think what else. There's a lot. Kara and Barry found out that basically Oliver sacrificed himself, which was heartbreaking. Both of them had tears, and that got me. I did get teary-eyed during that part, but I still just, a bigger part of my brain was like, this isn't real, this isn't gonna stick. Because you don't end Oliver Queen with an off-screen death. Even though that wasn't off-screen, it was still just like, oh, he jumps, boom, cut to him like bleeding. And I'm like, no. If Oliver's gonna go down, he's going to go down with not that. It's not Oliver Queen. If Oliver Queen goes down, it's gonna go down like a snap, like Tony Stark snapping away and boom, you know, that sort of build up. So that's why I wasn't really like, whoa. What else? Oh, we had a whole bunch of cameos at the very beginning. Some people that I recognized, some people that I didn't recognize, because I'm assuming that they're from older shows. I love that I got so excited for Will Wheaton. I love Will Wheaton so much. And the fact that he's here, I went, oh my god, Will! But yeah, and then I think Robin we saw at a certain point. That was really cool, and we saw some like, yeah, super cool. But yeah, I don't know what else. Predictions on what's gonna happen? I don't know. I assume Oliver will be back in some capacity within the next part. I assume that the next part because next part is Batwoman, so I don't know if we'll have Batwoman. We're on Earth 1. Wait, is Batwoman on Earth 1? She is, right? Or is she on Earth? I can't remember if she's on Earth 1 or Earth something else. She can't be on Earth 2. Earth 2's gone. She can't be on Earth 38 because, well, I mean, her, family or whatever. I'm pretty sure she's on Earth 1, so I'm wondering if we're going to have any of that, but her dynamic with her team is pretty broken right now, so I don't think we'll have, like, a lot of characters from Batwoman come on here. I think it'll probably just be a continuation. Maybe a few, maybe like Luke, but, like, other than that, I don't think we'll have a lot. But then again, it's very surprising. Things are surprising. Oh, what else? I'm trying to think of anything else to talk about, but like I know I'm probably forgetting things, but I don't know. Earth 38 is gone, which is nuts. It feels like an Infinity War sort of like, yeah, no shit, they're fucking gone, you know? And there's, how many billions of people are gone? Yeah, I don't really know. I really wish that they would have put Supergirl and Batwoman together on one night. I would have loved that so much more, but I understand they're trying to, like, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just too, like, I'm too speechless. Like, it's definitely gonna be something I'm gonna rewatch because there's so much happening all the time, you know? There's so many little interactions, there's so many things, you know, when we had that, Crisis on Earth X, I think that's what it was called, crossover. there was so many little things happening at the same time where you're kind of just like, huh, 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 you know? So I'm waiting to like go back and rewatch and like have all of that. I might rewatch it again, like, you know what I mean, before next part, I don't know, but it is very exciting. Editing these are gonna be a bitch. It's gonna be absolutely terrible, but I am doing a full reaction on my Patreon, little plug, for this year, so that's pretty cool too. And then, you know, but yeah, I can already I didn't talk that much. I tried to, before I started recording, I was just like, okay, Shayla, we need to like, because we need to like listen, watch, try not to talk over anything, but like, yeah, it was hard because there's a lot of things where I was like, ooh, but yeah, gosh, I wish there was someone else that I could like about, but I can't even imagine when we reach Flash on Tuesday what that cliffhanger is going to be. It's going to be so sucky, that cliffhanger, because you know it's just going to be so big and they're going to make us wait a month to watch the next part. It's going to be awful, but we can always rewatch these 3 parts. We can always be like, oh, look at all these heroes all together. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now because I've been talking for a little while and I feel like that's everything I had to say. There's probably a million other things that I could talk about, but we're gonna go into part 2 tomorrow. So it's like, you know, it's great for you guys. You guys get to watch this reaction and then a few hours later, or for some people, depending on time zones, get to watch part 2. And it'll be a whole thing, and same with part 3, and then part 3 will be a big cliffhanger. I'll be sad for a little while until it comes back in January. But guys, that's it.